Hey everyone, it's NTG NASCAR here, and this is the Dale Jr. Save the Music Foundation car. Now, this car was in my garage for a lot of months, but I finished it about a few days ago, and the total workload was around 6 hours, because I'm kind of a slow worker still, and yeah. And if the camera angle's bad, I'm kind of sorry, but I'm gonna do the best I can in editing, so just let me know, or whatever. First things first. Let's let the car load in real quick. Watch this. Okay. Never mind. Watch this. Look at that. Just look how all of it just fans in like that. It takes a long time. So, but yeah, this is the car, and it has a lot of things that this is the first car that I was able to include a signature, if you can see it very well, there we go, and a custom contingency panel and custom contingencies on the car. The hardest part about this car was probably laying down all of the building blocks, like all that stuff, and then when adding the other stuff to it, it just came together really well. It was very fun. It's a really fun car to make, I think. So let's go in depth on some of the brushes I have. On the back here, ampupthe88.com. Just gotta change the color of the 88, not too big of a difference. National Guard has a black outline. You know, amp energy, be the match. 88's different color. You know, a lot of the stuff lately I've been just like color blocking, which means just building it off of the background of the surface it's gonna be on. For example, the signature. The flag, I didn't go in depth with the flag, but I really didn't have to. It's not a big deal. It's not a huge flag. There's a little bit of error in it, but it's right now this is a different color because this is on a different Dale Jr. car, which I will be showing you guys very soon. So, the signature, all I did is just throw a big square of that color, the brownish color, and just sort of worked off that. Those are all like circles. Those are really just all circles. That was a half circle, and those are some rounded squares. But that's basically what it is, and you just use the brown as fill, and so what, you know, whatever. I'm pretty sure after you're done, you can actually remove the brown as well. You know, just for whatever kind of signature you want, I guess. Kind of a good idea, actually. But you know, sometimes you need that. Yeah, you can't do that at all, actually, because you need the brown, obviously. I wish it was just like that, but you need the brown. Just kind of derp there, but that's the signature, though. Really easy to make. This is the actually old style signature for Dale Jr. He has a new one now. The D looks different. So yeah, I'll try to show you my next one here. Let's see here. See, the camera's gonna derp out a little bit here because it's in the light. The custom contingency panel. Let's go over that. This is a good one. All right. So, nothing to it. You don't have to go crazy. Hendrick, some lines there. You see, I left out a lot of stuff here. Mac Tools, the Bosch, you know, that blue stuff, and Freightliner. It's not hard. It really isn't. And since it's so easy, all of you should actually try to do it. Because, you know, if you guys make Dale Jr. cars, then you'll have to do a lot of custom things. You know, you have to do custom signature, contingency panel, or any car for that matter if you want to do it good. Even that Chevy logo, the Impala logo, all that has to be custom. And especially the 88, that has to be. You cannot use the in-game 88. I hate it. So I hate when people do that so much. I mean, if you can't make one, I have a video that shows you how to do it if you really need it that much. Here's the Save the Music. Here's the Save the Music logo. Obviously, I put a big white square in the background, so it was a lot easier to carve this out. But it was I did it all over here. I was expecting it to be a lot bigger, but this is actually a really easy logo. I'm not gonna lie. Like it looks really challenging, but honestly, that trumpet is a little hard when you start, and you have to edge it with that rounded circle. But I said rounded circle. How stupid am I? I said weird looking circle. Wow, a rounded circle, guys. I messed up on the rounded part, so I just put some white in the background and fixed it on the car. You see, so Yeah, it's honestly, like, it's not that hard at all. Only 63 layers. Should have been less, but I kind of overdid it though. And but yeah, these custom contingencies though, all you need to do is just make a Sprint Cup logo and a Coors Light logo, and the rest is in the game. American Ethanol logo, just make a green circle. Make sure it's a full circle because inside of the gas tank's actually green. American and then ethanol. I think this is the Dale Jr. Foundation logo. Yeah, you see there's a problem right there. It's really hard to see, but I fixed that on the car. But I mean, it's just this text, and you add a triangle at the bottom there. On the car, I put a white rounded square over the little blacked out part. But yeah, that's not too hard at all. You know, it takes a little bit of editing and stuff like that for the outline and stuff like that, but you know, it's not too hard. And let's see, what other brushes do I have that comes off this car? Chevy logo, really easy to make. I guess I can go over the Impala logo, or Impala, I'm gonna say Impala, because that's how they usually pronounce it. Let's do this. Alright. So this is obviously done in the background as well. These letters have gaps in them. And this A is derping a little bit. I'm gonna fix that as I explain it, but that's not it. I believe it's this one. Nope. This one, here we go. But yeah, I mean, you just throw something in the background there. It's not challenging. This is actually a really easy logo to make, and if the car has it in red, then just do it in red, because it's gonna be really worth it in the end. So yeah, I don't know if I just kind of messed it up or fixed it. But I guess the hardest part about this whole car is probably the bodywork. Logos aren't that tough. I messed up on a lot of the logos I put down, whether they're too big or too small or not in the right place. But honestly, when I fix those, the car is looking really, like, it's looking good. So the car looks like a really hard car to make, but honestly, it really isn't. Like, it really, I mean, if you just really think it, if you just think of what you gotta do, it's really not that hard of a car. But yeah, I mean, that's basically the car. You know, these are the custom contingencies. They're a lot easier for the new Dale Jr. cars. The older Dale Jr. cars had a whole bunch of them, but I'm pretty sure in 2010, I think, is when, or 2011, I'm pretty sure, or 2010, either or, is when he just used the 7. Coors Light logo sometimes is gray, usually on his newer cars, like 2012, those are gray. But in the game, it shows up as pole position, so, yeah. National Guard, those are individual letters. You cannot use all of them at once for some reason because there's a gap. So that's always a pain. Not hard, but just a pain. Amp logo right there. That's kind of challenging a little bit. Not anything too difficult. Change the colors on the 88. I had to change them twice because back here, it's a white background and stuff. And for the logos that are like before they were supposed to be on the car, like Goodyear and that NASCAR logo, you can make custom logos, but you do not have to whatsoever. And a lot of people will probably do this and not think of that. These are custom. Those are on the car. And until I make my own until I make my own Sunoco logo, that's DirecTV for now. We're gonna change that really after this video soon. So should have changed that before the video. But just change the sticker. Go to sticker options. Contingency is always underneath there, so that way you can just throw something behind. You can just throw something, you know, over the in-game contingencies right here, so it'll cover it. Then add your own, and do not throw anything over this one or that one. And it'll show up on the car. You'll have all of them, and it'll work. Now, why I had to do these two? This was white on the car, and this was also white, but it had the black background. But on the actual car, these are red. So they're really easy to make. You know, Quaker State. You can't use Quaker State with Sunoco, so that's why I have to make my own custom Sunoco logo. That's basically the car. A little bit of tough body work, nothing too hard to comprehend. I'm sure you all can try to think of it. You know, you can use paint splatters to your advantage. I wouldn't overdo it though. A lot of this is not paint splatters. Up here is more mainly the paint splatters. I think I used some a little bit over here, and forgot to carve out some of that crap. But you know, that's basically what's going on here. So just take a small white rounded square, do a little bit of the carving stuff. You can mainly use the paint splatters around this area. It really won't matter up here. You know, I use them in the back a lot. And that's basically it. If you can just get the bodywork down, the logos really aren't that hard. It's not really as challenging as everyone sees it to be. So that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you for watching so much, and I'll have another video for you guys really soon. Have a nice day.